Was the court just enforcing that fundamental right to a speedy trial? Or was it actually creating brand new laws out of thin air?
But it immediately kicked up this huge constitutional debate. Had the Supreme Court actually gone too far?
And this is the real heart of the issue. Was the court just enforcing that fundamental right to a speedy trial? Or was it actually creating brand new laws out of thin air? This question, it gets right to the core of how a democracy is supposed to work, with a separation of powers between the people who make the laws and the people who interpret them.
Because what started happening in the real world was, well, it got messy. You had lower courts applying these new deadlines like a rigid checklist, almost mechanically. And they started closing really serious corruption cases without any nuance, meaning potentially guilty people could just walk free because of a missed deadline.
Here's a simple way to think about it. The legislature, they're the ones who write the rule book for the game. The judiciary, they're supposed to be the referee, applying those rules fairly to everyone. By setting these one-size-fits-all deadlines, a lot of people started arguing that the Supreme Court had stopped being a referee, and it started rewriting the rulebook in the middle of the game.
And that's exactly what an even bigger, more powerful bench of 7 Supreme Court judges decided just a few years later in 2002. In a different case, they overruled the Rajdio Sharma judgment. They said creating fixed time limits like this was a job for the legislature, not for the courts. And just like that, the radical timetable was gone.